Hello children, welcome back to calculus. In this session we will study the angle sum property, that is the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. The statement is sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Then we know that a triangle, that is the smallest polygon triangle has 3 sides and 3 angles. That 3 angles when adding we get 180 degree. That is this theorem. Then suppose a triangle, let it be P, Q, R. Then angle P, angle Q and angle R. These when adding we get 180 degree. That is the theorem. The sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. That is called angle sum property. Angle sum property of a triangle, that is the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. First given a triangle and the angles, then the sum P plus Q plus R equal to 180 degree, that we want to prove. Proving this theorem, construct a line through P which is parallel to QR. It means that is the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. This is the statement, and then whatever it is given that we write. Given PQR is a triangle, and we can name this angle 1, then 2, then 3. Then angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 are the angles. And to prove, what we want to prove? Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. For that we can construct, that is construction we write. Through P construct a line parallel to QR. That is through P. In this way we can construct a line through P. We can construct a line, let it be XY. So we can construct a line XY parallel to QR. Then we can write the proof. Listen, this is a triangle. Triangle is given 1, 2, 3 are the angles. Through P we construct a line XY parallel to QR. Then when here this line constructing, here also 2 angles formed, then it's 1, 2, 3 we given, then 4 and 5. These angles we named as 4 and 5. QR parallel to XY, that we write QR parallel to XY, and this PQ is a transversal. PQ is a transversal. Then this angle, angle 4 and angle 2 are alternate interior angles. So we can write angle 4 equal to angle 2. Reason is alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. We can write QR is parallel to XY. QR parallel to XY, and then PR is a transversal. PR is a transversal. Angle 3 equal to angle 5, and angle 3 equal to angle 5. The same reason, alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are equal. So angle 2 equal to angle 4, angle 3 equal to angle 5. Then this XY is a straight line. So by straight line measure, angle 5 plus angle 1 plus angle 4 equal to 180 degree. Then XPY is a straight line. Therefore angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degree, that is straight line measure. But here angle 4 equal to angle 2, angle 3 equal to angle 5. That is, instead of 4 we can write 2, instead of 5 we can write 3. That is angle 4, that is angle 2 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is angle 3. Angle 3 equal to 180 degree. That is, we can rearrange angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. Hence proved the theorem. Then next theorem, if a side of a triangle is produced, then the exterior angle so formed is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. Then consider this triangle. Then let it be P, Q and R. That is a triangle PQR, the angles are P, then Q, then R. Let it be 1, 2, 3. Then by angle sum property we know that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. Here if a side of a triangle is produced, QR, this side is produced, then here yes, then QR is produced to QS, then here forms an angle that is outside the triangle. So this is called an exterior angle, and let it be 4. When PR is produced to T, that is RT, then here forms an angle, let it be 5. When PQ, this side is produced, then let it be L, that is PQ is produced to PL, here forms an angle, let it be 6. According to 4, this 3 is adjacent to 4. 1 and 2 are interior opposite angles. Then according to 5, 1 is adjacent to 5, 2 and 3 are interior opposite angles. Here this 6, 2 is adjacent to 6, 1 and 3 are interior opposite angles. So the theorem says, if a side of a triangle is produced, then the exterior angle so formed, here 4, angle 4 is equal to the sum of two interior angles, that is according to 4, angle 1 plus angle 2. And when we consider 5, then angle 2 plus angle 3, and consider this angle 6, then this is adjacent, then 1 plus 3. That is, if a side of a triangle is produced, then the exterior angle so formed is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles, and this theorem is called exterior angle property. Exterior angle property. Now we studied angle sum property, that is the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. And now exterior angle property, that is if one side of a triangle is produced, then the angle formed, the exterior angle formed is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. Okay. Next we will do the exercise 6.3. First question. Figure is given. Sides QP and RQ of a triangle PQR are produced at points S and T respectively. That is sides QP. QP is, this side is produced to S and RQ is produced to T. Then angle SPR, that is angle SPR, this angle is 135 degree, and angle PQT, this angle is 110 degree. Then find angle PRQ, that is PRQ, this angle we want to find. Then first we can write, given sides QP and RQ of a triangle PQR produced to points S and T, and angle SPR equal to 135 degree, angle PQT equal to 110 degree. To prove, find angle PRQ. Then finding, that is proof. From the figure, angle PQT plus angle PQR equal to, that is this angle, these two angles form a linear pair, that we can write from the figure. Angle PQT plus angle PQR equal to 180 degree, that is linear pair. Then angle PQT is given 110 degree. 110 degree plus angle PQR equal to 180 degree. That is angle PQR equal to 180 degree minus 110 degree, which is equal to 70 degree. So this angle we get 70 degree. Angle SPR is given 135 degree. Then angle SPR plus this angle, that is angle RPQ, there forms a linear pair. That is, next we can write angle SPR plus angle RPQ equal to 180 degree. That also linear pair. Then SPR is given 135 degree, that is 135 degree plus angle RPQ equal to 180 degree, which implies angle RPQ equal to 180 degree minus 135 degree, that equal to 45 degree. So RPQ, this angle is 45 degree. Then in a triangle PQR, angle P, this angle Q we get, then we can find out this angle R through angle sum property. We know that angle sum property is in a triangle the sum of three angles is 180 degree. So we can write angle PQR plus angle QRP plus angle RPQ equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property. So angle PQR, that is 70 degree, plus angle QRP, that we want to find out, angle QRP plus RPQ, that is 45 degree, that equal to 180 degree. That is 70 plus 45 is equal to 115 degree plus angle QRP equal to 180 degree. That is angle QRP equal to 180 degree minus 115 degree, which is equal to 65 degree. So this angle is 65 degree. Second question, angle X equal to 62 degree, X, Y, Z, this angle equal to 54 degree. If OO and ZO are the bisectors of angle XYZ and XZY respectively, then find OZY, this angle, and YOZ, this angle. So first given angle X equal to 62 degree, angle XYZ equal to 54 degree. Then YO and ZO are bisectors of angle XYZ and angle XZY. Then to prove, what is to prove? Find angle OZY and angle YOZ. Then proof, in triangle XYZ, angle X plus angle XYZ plus angle YZX equal to 180 degree in a triangle XYZ, that is angle sum property. Then angle X equal to 62 degree, then plus angle XYZ, that is 54 degree, plus angle YZX equal to 180 degree. Then 62 plus 54, 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 5, 116 degree, plus angle YZX equal to 180 degree. That is angle YZX equal to 180 degree minus 116 degree, which is equal to 64 degree. So YZX, this angle is 64 degree. Given that Z or bisects ZO bisects angle YZX, angle YZX. Therefore angle YZO equal to half of YZX, angle YZX divided by 2, that equal to 64 degree by 2 equal to 32 degree. So this angle is 32 degree. Then YO, next YO bisects this angle ZYX, ZYX. Therefore ZYO, angle ZYO equal to is angle ZYX divided by 2, that is ZYX is 54 degree, 54 degree by 2, that equal to 27 degree. So this angle we get 27 degree and this is 32 degree. So consider YOZ. Therefore in triangle YOZ, that is OYZ, angle OYZ plus angle YZO, YZO plus angle YOZ, YOZ equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property. Then OYZ, that is OYZ is 27 degree, 27 degree plus YZO is 32 degree plus angle YOZ, that we want to find out, YOZ equal to 180 degree. Then 32 plus 27, that is 9, 59 plus angle YOZ equal to 180 degree, that is angle YOZ equal to 180 degree minus 59 degree, that is 121 degree. Third question, figure is given. If AB parallel to DE, angle BAC, this angle 35 degree, angle CDE, this angle is 53 degree, then find angle DCE, that is this angle we want to find. So first whatever given AB parallel to DE, then angle BAC equal to 35 degree, angle CDE equal to 53 degree. Then to prove, find angle DCE. Then proof, given AB parallel to DE, AB parallel to DE, then AE is the transversal, AE is a transversal. Then AE is the transversal, then BAC equal to AED, that is angle BAC equal to this angle AED, angle AED, alternate interior angles. Then BAC, that is given 35 degree, that is angle AED equal to 35 degree. This angle AED equal to 35 degree, which implies that angle is the same as CED, angle CED equal to 35 degree. So CED, this angle equal to 35 degree. So in this triangle CDE, then triangle CDE, angle D plus angle E plus angle C equal to 180 degree, that is angle sum property. That is angle D is CDE. Then angle E is DEC, and angle C means DCE, that we want to find out. So angle D is 53 degree plus angle E 35 degree plus angle C. Angle C we can write angle DCE. DCE, that is same as angle C. So angle DCE, that equal to 180 degree. Then 53 plus 35, that is 88 degree plus angle DCE equal to 180 degree. That is angle DCE equal to 180 degree minus 88 degree. So 92 degree. So this angle is 92 degree. Okay, so 3 questions are over. The balance questions we will do the next session. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.